School, Ty Manalfi. Batting second and playing first base from St. Joseph by the Sea High School, Mike Palermo. Batting third and playing center field from St. Joseph by the Sea High School, Anthony Belisario. Batting fourth and playing third base from St. Peter's Boys High School, Joe Manella. Batting fifth and playing right field from St. Peter's Boys High School, Jack Kehoe. Batting sixth, behind the plate, from St. Joseph by the Sea High School, Chris Cancel. Batting seventh, from Staten Island Academy, playing left field, Troy Battleman. Batting eighth, playing second base, from Newdorp High School, Patrick Jordan. Batting ninth and starting on the mound from St. Peter's Boys High School, Chris Laeta. Your coaches for Team Blue are Ray Smith from Newdorp High School, Gerard Tingos from Moore Catholic High School. Now for your non-starters for our home team red. From St. Peter's Boys High School, Chris Vigilona. From Newdorp High School, Rich Rusarito. From St. Joseph by the Sea, Alex Lanza. From Monsignor Farrell, Tim Manuelin. From St. Peter's Boys High School, Chris Bedford. From Monsignor Farrell, Anthony Marcillo. From Tottenville High School, Frank Moyle. From Curtis High School, Mike Turgison. From St. Peter's Boys High School, Nick Silvestro. From Wagner High School, Christian Massegis.
Next week is a game. What is the game for next week?
Now your starters for Team Red. Leading off and playing shortstop from Monsignor Farrell, Rob Rispoli. Batting second and playing second from Tottenville High School, Michael Fleshner. Batting third and playing third from Monsignor Farrell, Pete Fopiano. Batting fourth and playing first base from St. Joseph by the Sea, Greg Bruno. Batting fifth and playing center field from Monsignor Farrell, Leo Doyle. Batting sixth and playing left field from St. Peter's Boys High School, Kelvin Rodriguez. Batting seventh and playing right field from St. Joseph by the Sea High School, Andrew DeAngelis. Batting eighth and doing the catching from Wagner High School, Jacob Salatis. And your starting pitcher on the mound from St. Joseph by the Sea High School, Dave Falzone. Our umpires for today, behind the plate, Rick Barquero. On the bases, Frank Roccato, Armando Crespo. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Sure do love that Carrie Underwood. I don't know how they afford her here at Mid Island, but they do. Ladies and gentlemen, it is officially go time. The annual MUBL All-Star Game has returned. Team Red is the home team, so they have trotted out onto the diamond first. This team of All-Stars is wearing white pants with red tops, blue trim, and white numbers on the back. Both teams are donning blue caps with white in the center and red brims. It'll be the blue team leading off in the top of the first inning. They're wearing the same white pants, but somewhat opposite. Blue tops with red trim and red lettering.
And CSI baseball coach legend.
Hopefully nobody out there is confused. Lord knows I am. Speaking of confused, here's the first pitch shot out of a cannon. That man did a hell of a job with it. Scoreboard will be non-existent tonight, but I had a conversation with the home plate umpire before the start of tonight's ball game, and he told me that he would cooperate and communicate and let me know what the count was as this game progressed. On the hump for Team Red, it's Moyle out of Tottenville. For those living under a rock the last 20 years, Tottenville High School, one of the best baseball teams in high school baseball here in New York City. And they're fresh off a New York City title, won at Yankee Stadium. So this pitching mound, nothing for this young man. He's been here before, and he'll do it again. Catching tonight is Salatis out of Wagner High School. And I'm starstruck, ladies and gentlemen, because the PA announcer has entered the booth. I just don't even know how to handle myself. So batting first for Team Blue, the starting pitcher, I only have his Moyle from Tottenville. Give me a second. Team Red.
Leading off for Team Blue, number 2, Ty Manalfi.
So I only have Moyle last name, no first. But to no avail, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, strolling into the batter's box right now is Manolfi out of St. Peter's. Mile gets the sign and deals, and that ball is rocketed down first base line. Foul out of play. Throwing absolute straight heat. 0-1. We'll see if he challenges him with a fastball again. And that is a ball changing speeds that time, missing over the outside part of the plate. Count evens up at 1-1. And missing again with a breaking ball high, 2-1. You got to go with the old stinky cheddar. It's the only thing that's worked for him so far. Here it comes. Fastball high, popped up to the shortstop. Underneath, it calls off everybody else. One away.
Now batting number 4, Michael Palermo.
You heard it from the absolute best voice in the business, Mike Palermo, strolling into the batter's box now. A true southpaw hitter. A lefty. We'll see if we can park one over the right field fence. Nobody cares. Excellent intro music. I will tackle a stranger. Pitcher gets the sign and deals. This is hit into left field. Trouble if it falls, and it does. A big turnaround first base. He thought about extending into a double, but instead it is a long base hit. So Palermo will lead off first for Team Blue, and Belisario strolls into the batter's box now. He's out of St. Joseph by the Sea, and that is a high school that we will call a lot tonight on the air. Breaking ball missing over the outside part of the plate, 1-0. 68 degrees and a light rain falling over Travis here in central Staten Island. That pitch is called a strike over the outside part of the plate. Count evens up 1-1. That ball probably hit my car. I don't even have to look. So 1-2 is our count. One runner on. No outs. No, I'm sorry. There's one away. And the runner goes. A curveball is hit into left center field. Center fielder going back at the wall, and it is gone. You could put one on the board early. Might as well make it two. Belisario parked one over the left field wall, and it's 2-0 Team Blue early here in the first inning. Now here's your cleanup hitter and your home run derby champion in back-to-back years, Joe Manella out of St. Peter's Boys High School. A little bit of friendly laughter between the pitcher and batter. Pitcher gets the sign and throws a breaking ball inside. Brushes the batter off the plate. As I said, friendly chatter. Had it been unfriendly, that'd have been a fastball. Here's the 1-0, swung on and driven into left field. That's deep, trouble, and off the wall. Manella thought about it, but it was hit with such a velocity. I mean, what, 112 off the bat? I don't know. It's an aluminum bat. That thing was shot out of a cannon. So our second long single of this inning, and Jack Kehoe strides to the plate, a left-handed batter, again out of St. Peter's Boys High School. I don't know if the DJ picked this music, if the kids picked this music, but somebody's going to get body slammed. The runner goes, pitches way outside, and Manella's in there with a stolen base. So 1 out, 2-0 Team Blue, top of the first inning. A runner leads off second. The pitch is called a strike. Scoreboard operator says 1-1's the count. I believe him. I don't know why. Kehoe fouls this one up and out of play. 1-2 is our count. I was in the dentist office today, and every word I speak makes me want to lay in traffic. But here's the 1-2. As the pitcher resets, then we'll do it again. Gets the sign, the runner goes, ball gets away on a swing. Catcher throws down to first, gets the runner in time, 2 away, but Manella moves 90 feet away from home plate.
Now batting, number 15, Chris Cancel.
Is it 90 feet? Yeah. It is, right? Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. Try to tell you guys I don't know anything. Shout out to the staff that just materialized out of nowhere, giving me dirty looks. I appreciate you guys. So a runner on third, 2 outs. And this is the 6th hitter, Cancel from St. Joseph by the Sea. The 0-1. Is that a ball? Missing low. Ball 1. Count evens up 1-1. And that is a beautiful breaking ball hitting the outside part of the plate, 1-2. So after allowing 2 runs early on, chance to get out of this inning, 1 strike away is Moyle. The 1-2 bounces in the dirt, a fastball, a little bit too overzealous with that one. Thankfully for Team Red, there's like 8 inches of foul territory behind home plate, so not much room for Manella to play with. He's a big guy, too. So Manella will stay on third. The count is 2-2. With 2 outs, here's the pitch. Swung on and popped up into shallow left field. Fielder coming in, calls off the shortstop, and that'll wrap it up for us at the end of 1/2 inning of play. Team Blue gets 2 on the board on account of a big home run from Belisario. Back with more baseball from Mid Island when we come back.
Looks good, bud. Looks good.
Robert Rispoli.
All right, here we go, guys.
Check 1, 2.
I got you. I just be quiet. Welcome back to Mid-Island, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the first inning, Red looking for redemption, down 2-0. And there is I'm off. There is a beautiful strike. Oh, one's it count, and now we're going to see what's going on here. They're going to say it hit him. So Rispoli from Farrell is going to lead off. Now up is Flash. Call him Flashner, but he told me that his name was Flash, and I'm just going to stick by him. Swings and misses at a high heater, strike one. Flash is a shortstop out of Tottenville High School. As I mentioned prior to the game, Tottenville coming off of a city championship at Yankee Stadium. So the Pirates playing here tonight are no strangers to the bright lights. But it's Flash who finds himself in an 0-2 hole early on with a runner on first and no outs here on the bottom. Pitcher gets the sign. Runner takes off. Here's the throw down to second. Out, says the umpire. My gut says something different, but that's the call on the field.
Number 9, Pete Fopiano.
Catcher showing a cannon there, P.S. Sidebar. Back to the action on the field. No rally. Runners off the base paths. 2 outs now. Devastating series of events for Team Red. That pitch hits the outside part of the plate. Strike one. This is Fopiano out of Farrell. With a 1-1 count, he looks at Uncle Charlie. The deuce lands for a strike. 1-2. Lietta gets the sign. Sets and deals. Swung on and chopped back to him. Throws sidearm to first base. And we're out of trouble here at the end of one full inning of play. It's Team Blue with a 2-0 lead as we head to the second.
Now pitching, number 1, Frank Moyle.
Welcome back to the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Danny Shinada on the call, working with Gotham Trinity Productions here at Mid-Island in Travis, Staten Island. Well, as if you weren't confused enough, it's an all-star game, so they're going to be subbing people out pretty often. We have our very first substitution of the game as there is a new man on the hump. It is going to be, I thought Moyle was already pitching. I guess I was wrong. Well, on the hump right now is, in fact, Moyle out of Towtonville.
Now batting, number 5, Troy Battleman.
There's a ball over the outside part of the plate, 1-0. Two and 0 they count. You said this is Badelman? My man switched jerseys with somebody? It doesn't matter. He was in the home run derby prior to the game. With a 3-0 count, he had the green light. Swings away, and he tips the ball off the catcher. Well, swinging on 3-0, you know he's swinging on 3-1, and the pitcher knows that too. See if he can drop a deuce into the zone or just out of it and fool him. Throws high, heated, and misses. Gets himself a walk. Badelman's on first base.
Patrick Jordan.
So Pat Jordan strolls into the batter's box here with a runner on first. Blue team looking to just tack it on early. Here's a pitch missing high once again. The 1-1 is outside. I mean, if your team ready, you got to be a little bit careful here. We're running in a 2-0 hole early on in an all-star game and a game that's typically known as a pitching duel. So this ball popped up first base line. Will it stay in play? No, off the netting, foul ball. So Jordan now in a 2-2 count with a runner leading off first base. The pitch swung on and missed, strike 3. That is our first strikeout of the game, ladies and gentlemen. So Chris Lyetta, the lefty, walking into the batter's box, stepping up to Kanye. Always a solid choice in my book. Lyetta, the pitcher, see if he can help himself here with the runner moving from first. That ball fouled away. We'll do it again. On which? On red or blue? I don't have a 13. I tried to get information prior to the start of this game. They know what they got into when they hired me. So we're hearing a little bit of connectivity issues as we're attempting to do some high-quality stuff with the microphones at first base. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. The runner takes off. The pitcher now sees him, throws to second, and he's out. Oh, doctor.
Step off, and that's what happened.
I mean, it just seems like nobody can run on anybody out here today. Not the catcher, not the pitcher, nobody. In the words of the police department from Hangover, not up in here. The 2-1 hits the outside part of the plate, 2-2. Uncle Charlie has entered the party, and he has requested a strikeout reservation for 1. That is it for the top of the second inning. We'll be back. Bottom 2. Nobody cares. Welcome back to the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. It's Laeta on the hump for St. Peter's. Stat department here, Matt Bedford, also doing PA, just informed me that Laeta was the pitcher of the year, and I'm going to be completely honest. After watching him go for a full inning, I can understand why. He's going to try and keep Team Red with 0 runs. 2-0 Blue. Starting us out here in the bottom of the second. There's a strike. 0-1. The pitch is a breaking ball in the dirt. Count evens up 1-1. This is Greg Bruno at the plate out of St. Joseph by the Sea. Swung on and popped up. This looks like it's going out of play and probably towards somebody's car. Likely mine. 1-2. What's the policy on that, like at Little League fields? Park at your own risk? Yeah, you're a terrible human being if you sue a Little League because you get hit with a foul ball. Yeah, that's right. I put that out there. Start a debate. If you sue Little League, stop watching the broadcast. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball outside part of the plate. Strikes him out looking. Call that a backwards K for those of you paying attention at home. You could put it on the board. So this is Doyle. He's an outfielder out of Farrell. The maroon and gold out of Oakwood. That ball missing 1-0. Laeta, a lefty pitcher. So I mean, naturally, you just look at a pitcher and say, is he lefty or righty? Well, if he's lefty, then you generate some attention. But he's got a ridiculous amount of spin and the rotation on this ball. Now, here's a fastball over the inside part of the plate, driven to left field, and there's 2 away. So solid contact that time, but the pitcher that time working the locations of the plate, jams the batter, says, I'm going to let you hit it. Don't matter no what, no way. 2 outs and cruising right along. He did allow a runner to third base in the first inning, but it was at the hands of a single and simply moving a runner over in fielder's choice. This ball's fouled off at home plate. Who's this dude that's up? Number 22? Any idea? Nobody cares. What's this kid's name at the bat? Rodriguez. Thank you, sir. Rodriguez's family is going to send me a lot of hate mail. Absolutely. Don't send it to Gotham Trinity. If anything, send it to the Commodore in Florida. He can handle it. 3-1's our count. Laietta's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but he's got wiggle room. Rodriguez has himself in a hitter's count, and he works a walk.
Number 5, Andrew DeAngelis.
So 1 man on, 2 away. DeAngelis strolling to the plate. An absolutely unlimited amount of swag for this man as he steps into the batter's box, full sleeve on the left arm, batting lefty and looking to do damage. Beautiful strike over the inside part of the plate. 0-1 the count. Shout out to TLC Physical Therapy. Proud supporters of this game and many others around the New York community. The 0-1 is outside 1-1. Also, shout out to the scoreboard operator, like the unsung hero of the night. Laetta throws back to first and almost picks off the runner. I mean, if you're the red team, you cannot be playing around on these bases tonight. The 1-1 is swung on and chopped to first base. Laetta tries to get there in time, but he cannot. Rodriguez is there and safe. It's a bit of a 2-out rally for Team Rojo. So Saladas out of Wagner. Catcher's got an opportunity to do damage here. In the bottom of the second inning with 2 men on and 2 outs, looking for a rally. The pitch, breaking ball called a strike. Says a lot about a pitcher's character when they find themselves in a jam and they're able to throw a first pitch strike on a breaking ball, try and get themselves out of trouble. Beautiful backhanded play made by the first baseman, steps on the bag, and we're out of trouble. At the end of 2 full innings of play, it's Team Blue with a 2-0 lead. More All-Star Baseball when we return. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Danny Chenault on the call on behalf of Nobody Cares Sports, working with Gotham Trinity Productions. Lopez strides into the batter's box to lead off the top of the third inning. It's Team Blue trying to build on a 2-0 lead in this annual All-Star game featuring high school seniors. Is it just seniors? I don't know. Pretty sure it's just high school seniors from around Staten Island. You know I'm terrible at my job, but don't think that Gotham Trinity is bad at what they do. This just nobody cares it's bad. The 1-0 is called a strike. Count evens up 1-1. Lopez trying to hit some pay dirt here as that ball is a curveball and fouled out of play behind the first base dugout, 1-2. The pitch, an absolutely filthy breaking ball hits the outside part of the plate. That is a strikeout. Whew. That was nasty. I'm out here talking about Laeta like he invented Uncle Charlie. My man just come out here and taught us all a little bit something about the breaking ball. So pitcher misses first, and now he'll miss again. 2-0 is the count. As this is Palermo out of St. Joseph C. Bit of a South Shore matchup happening right now as you've got Tottenville on the mound and C at the plate. I don't think anybody cares, but trying to add a little bit of drama to it. Here's a 3-0. It bounces at the feet of Palermo, and he's going to stride his way down to first. Absolutely been here for years. My man steps up to the plate with bling on. He has number 7 and diamonds around his neck. Swag is off the charts. See what he does here with 1 out and 1 on. Pitcher gets the sign. The pitch is low. Breaking ball deceives him that time. So this is Belisario at the plate. The 2-0 fastball called a strike. 2-1 the count. Curveball, fastball, curveball, fastball. I don't think he's going to throw him back-to-back fastballs. Behoove it for me. He does. 2-2 the count. Fooled everybody in the place, including the hitter. Runner leads off first base. The pitch. Whew. That breaking ball just missing the zone. Count runs full. That's 2 times in this at-bat that the pitcher has had trouble just missing on that breaking ball. The 3-2. Swung on and hit into left field. That's going to drop in for a single. It's runners at first and second, 1 away. Derek Mendez in the batter's box. Any idea where this kid went to school? Stats department? Patrides. tell you, bro. You guys are unbelievable. Here's a drive, left field in deep. This could be trouble. Headed back. It is gone off the scoreboard. And Team Blue is pouring it on here in the third. 5-0 on a 3-run bomb from Mendez. Oh, you got all of that. I don't know what he threw, but I don't think he ever wants to throw it again.
Number 6, Jack Kehoe.
5-0 for Team Blue. Kehoe in the batter's box, the lefty. With one away, will try to keep adding on. Kehoe, a name we've called before. He played in this game last year out of St. Peter's High School. Shout out to Mid-Island, by the way. Just an absolutely fantastic snack stand. Got a pretzel for $1. Can of Pepsi for $1. The 1-1 swung on and missed strike 2. The point I'm trying to make here is I don't have children and I'm able to enjoy the amenities of Little League ballparks. That snack stand is lit, fellas. The 1-2 in the dirt, 2-2. Here's a drive. This will drop into right field. That'll be back-to-back hits for Team Blue here in the third inning.
Number 14, Vin Grimaldi.
So Grimaldi stepping into the batter's box, and judging by the way the public address announcer introduced him, I would imagine he's also from St. Peter's. This ball is popped up, shallow right field. Right fielder comes in to make the catch, fires to first, and back in time is a runner 2 away.
Now batting number 3, Rich Brunzo.
Rich Bronzo stepping up to the batter's box. I can't tell whether he's from Patrides, Newdorf. Wow, totally threw me off. I guess he just threw whatever batting helmet he had on, he threw. That is a fastball. Comes in at face level. Ball. Runner leading off first. The pitch is called a strike. It evens up 1-1. The pitch, beautiful fastball, outside part of the plate, catches it 1-2. The pitch, Uncle Charlie had him guessing, and he works his way out of the inning, but not before giving up a trio more. 5-0 is our score as we head to the bottom of the third. Red looking to get on the board. Well, it's an all-star game, ladies and gentlemen. It's Danny Shinot on the call with play-by-play. And we're out here at Mid-Island Mansfield on a glorious Wednesday night in June. Team Red's got to get something going on the board here. It's still early, so no reason to smash the glass and hit the panic button. Got a new pitcher on the hill. I wasn't paying attention. But I'll try and get that pitcher's name for you. Team Blue? What's his name? Oh, Jake Conroy. It's like 3 number 15s on Team Blue. I'm just going to throw it out there. Okay. Well, Conroy wearing 16. So new pitcher on the game is Jake Conroy, and he starts off the first man he sees with an out. Here's Ruth out of Newdorp. He was very stern over how I pronounce his name prior to the game. He was like, it's Rito. Say it wrong, don't start your car for a week. I said, no problem, man. Rusarito fouls one down, out of play, 0-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. My man is dealing. Alex Lenz is going to try and get something put together here. This ball dribbled to first base. Easy money for the fielder. And 1-2-3 goes Team Red in the third. We'll head to the top of the fourth inning from Mid-Island Men's Baseball Field. You're watching the MUBL Annual All-Star Game. Back in just a moment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Catcher's mic'd up. We look forward to listening to that as it unfolds. It's Mike Turgison on the mound. CW, as they say. Get a little bit of feedback here and there as we attempt to hook into the catcher's microphone.
Good. 2. Let's see. Oh, on me.
It's a little bit in and out.
Oh, I gotta catch it first.
Joe Gadget strolling to the plate here. Like, it's just a lot of, video game noises and things of that nature. We heard some of what the catcher was doing. Very cool, very innovative, and as local sports grows here on the island, we'll all grow with it. Shout out to Gotham Trinity doing what they can tonight to deliver a fantastic product as the first pitch of this inning misses the strike zone, ball one. The pitch swung on and missed on a nasty breaking ball that seemed to go towards the inner half of the plate and like a wiffle ball, broke towards the outside part of the plate. Back-to-back breaking balls, 1-2 the count. Turgeson absolutely not playing around since entering this ball game. He intends to keep Team Blue at 5 and hold them at bay. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, outside part of the plate.
Now batting number 2, Ty Manalfi.
It was actually a filthy sequence of pitches for anybody paying attention at home. So Manalfi now entering the batter's box, taking a plethora of practice swings, and I don't blame him. The way Turgeson treated that last batter, I'd want some practice as well, as that breaking ball breaks right in front of his belt, strike one. Pitcher gets the sign, ready to deal, and quick work, missing this time, 1-1. Here's the pitch, and it might have got a piece of him. Did he get out of the way? Did he not? It looks like he's going to hang around and stay in the batter's box. It's an all-star game after all. Earn it. Not going to get a scholarship getting hit. You know what I mean? Park this one over the right field wall. Misses with that one. 3-1 the count now. Turgeson in trouble for the first time tonight. The pitch missing low, and he does, in fact, walk him now with one away.
For Mike Palermo.
Palermo coming to the batter's box. Out of St. Joseph Seas in the 2-hole this evening. Runner leads off first base with one away. If you're Team Red, you really just can't afford to give up any more runs. This ball gets away from the catcher. Runner will make his way down to second base. Going to say that's a pass ball if I was officially scoring. Lord knows I could barely do this one job. But you can't give him a stolen base on that. So a runner on second, one away, and that ball missing low, 2-0. Once again, Danny Shinot from Nobody Cares Sports on the call, working with Gotham Trinity Productions. Lots of dancing on the base pads. The pitcher deals, pops out of the catcher's glove, and movement on the pads. Runner's going to move himself all the way down, now 90 feet away from scoring. Catcher wisely calls timeouts here in a 3-0 count. Might want to let him know, hey, dude, just walk him, double plays in order. 5-0 lead, all-star game, nobody cares. That's what I would have told him. Walk him, double plays in order, you know what I mean? You're not going to get any hate mail over this, man. That's all right, they could probably hear me through the glass. I'll be fired before I can start my car. Here's the 3-0. Missing high, what do you know? He walks him. Well, the double play is in order now. Not if Anthony Belisario has anything to say about it. My man has already cranked one over the left field wall earlier this game. So if there's anybody that can open the floodgates, it's this man. As I mentioned, he stepped up. We talked about his jewelry. We talked about his bling. Said he's got number 7 and diamonds around his neck, and then he rocks a home run on the left field wall. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets another RBI in this situation. First and third, slap the other way. Oppo, and like that, he's got another RBI as he's moving into second base. One run will score, and that'll be it as confusion on the base pad. Somebody's got to come home, and they do now. Holy Hannah!
Now batting number 23.
You don't expect to see that kind of confusion of throwing at this level in this game, but oftentimes the chemistry out there between players as an all-star team, as we all know, is comprised of people from all different teams. So you can't really rely on where your guy's going to be or used to playing, and that confusion just burned them there. So another 2 runs up on the board for Team Blue as this breaking ball settles for a strike over the outside part of the plate, 0-1. I like it, though. Turgeson, he's got ice water in his veins. Gives up a couple of runs, comes back and throws a strike like nothing happened. That's what you want to see on the next level if you're a scout, baseball coach, whatever it is. Tenacity. Uncle Charlie missing 2-1. This is Manila. Also a large individual. Home run champ. Turgeson not out of the woods here with 1 away and a runner on third base. This ball popped up, out of play, right side. We'll do it again. 2-2 the count. Has our fake stat department grown? It's awesome. You guys are doing a great job, man. Here's a 2-2. Swung out and missed. He got the home run king down on strikes.
Number 6, Jack Kehoe.
If anything, a little bit of bragging rights for Turgeson on the mound with that one. Kehoe having an extended conversation with the catcher, and I mean extended because kids today talk only via text, and that was a long one. Here's the pitch, missing low, 1-0. Must owe him money or something like that. Hey, man, you missed my calls? Got money for fake mass touches? Don't have money to pay me? Here's the 1-0. Missing high, 2-0. Turgeson sets, fires, and misses high. Ball pops out of the catcher's glove, but as I mentioned before, 6 inches of space really behind home plate and the backstop, so not much room for the runners to really work with. I was hearing something, and we're picking up on the mic on the field at times, and at times it seems we're picking up on the mothership in outer space. 3-1. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. I feel like he pulled the string on that. Looked like a fastball coming in. Last second, dove out of the zone. So 3-2 and 2 outs. The pitch is low. Ball 4.
Now batting number 19, Cesar Figueroa.
This kid's got a fantastic name. He's either going to grow up to be an emperor or play first base. Cesar Figueroa stepping into the batter's box. The pitch, swung on, popped up behind home plate, out of play, 0-1. This ball driven into right field should be a can of corn. Fielder gets under it, makes the play, and we are finally out of the top of the 5th inning. Team Blue continues to pour it on. 7-0 is our score. Red will do everything they can to show up in the 5th. Back with more All-Star Baseball in just a moment. Now, for the first time in, I think, ever, I've known more than the PA announcer tonight. Tim Manuelian make his way to the batter's box. As I mentioned before, I'm awful at my job. It is only the bottom of the fourth inning, not bottom five. So shout out to the scoreboard operator for dominating. Manuelian going to do everything in his power to start a rally. It has happened before. And I've stated this many times, the longest journey starts with a single step, as that breaking ball missing high. 1-1 the count. That fastball also in 2-1. Pitcher gets the sign, sets, and deals. That was a fastball right down Broadway, and what an elongated leg kick. Talk about trying to figure out a guy's timing. Buddy, throw the ball. A little bit of Nestor Cortez right back into his windup. Hard to get a read on this guy. He's like wallpaper. 2-2 the count. That was a Braille joke for those of you paying attention at home. Blind. Anyway, I bet the people at home wish they were deaf at this point. 3-2 the count. Ooh, Uncle Charlie. My man does not disappoint. Strike three. Back-to-back breaking balls. The pitcher's feeling it. 0-1 is the count. I mean, at that point, you might as well just throw curveball all night. It seems that that's what he's doing now, missing with that one. One and one the count. The pitch low in the dirt now, 2-1. What's this kid's last name? Up. At the plate. Your brother? I'm terrible at my job. Chris is your brother, and you're Matt. Matt's the PA announcer, everybody. For everybody paying attention at home. His brother is up. You'd think the one person I would get the name right all night, right? No pressure. 3-2. Swung on, and that ball is going to be snagged out of midair. What a play by the first baseman.
Now batting number 13, Anthony Marcillo.
Really felt like it was coming that time, Bedford family. I'm sorry. Well, 2 outs. Here's Mr. Still Your Girl stepping to the plate. If ever there was an opportunity to hit a home run and feel good about yourself, it's now. That ball missing high with a fastball 1-0. Looks like we're going to have a new pitcher coming out on the helm. Step away for a moment and back with more All-Star Baseball when we return. Welcome back to the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 7-0 game right now. Team Blue has been dominating all night, but with one runner on and two away, Red is trying to put together a rally. New pitcher on the hump here for Team Blue. What's this kid's name? Jason Hanna. That's awesome. Love a guy that knows what he's talking about. Hanna's out of Port Richmond High School, so public school player on the hump. Nice to see. Shake it up a bit. All these C and Peters kids. As far as the eye can see. The 1-1. Fastball just missing inside 2-1. Sends it back to first base for a check on the runner and nothing doing. It's about 59 degrees outside and it's about 89 degrees inside this press box. It's tough. It's hard for me to get comfortable. It's like sitting at the kids' table at Thanksgiving. 3-1. Inside. Oh, prove me wrong, why don't you? 3-2, says the umpire. I'll just be here. Well, 3-2 with 2 outs. The runner will take off. If he's paying attention, he will. Here's the payoff. The runner goes, swung on, and popped up into center field. Going way back. It's trouble. It's gone. Popped up. That ball got sucked into a tornado and drifted way out of here. My man Hanna just hit Hanna just gave up an absolute. It was a missile. I don't even understand it. It was off the end of the bat. And a center fielder seemed like he had a read on it the entire time. He just ran out of space. So Team Red gets on the board, and they needed it desperately. They put a deuce up here on the bottom of the 5th inning, and it's 7-2. Here's a 1-0 from Hanna. He is going to miss low, 2-0. So is this Flash at the plate now? Thank you, gentlemen. These guys need a raise. Flash looks at 3 straight balls here. So Hanna has given up a 2-run home run, and now the next batter he faces, he found himself in trouble, and he throws himself a first strike. It's 3-1. Flash in a true hitter's count. Last time he was 3-0, he swung. He laid off that time. Here's the 3-1. Swung on and fouled out of play. 3-2. We'll do it again. In a lefty versus lefty scenario, that's not happening. Righty versus lefty. Here's the pitch. It's low. So Hanna gives up a 2-run home run. Then he gives up a walk. Runner on first, 2 outs. This is Faux Piano out of Farrell High School. That's a fastball. Catches the outside corner. Strike 1. The runner's going to take off. Hannah notices, fires to second. They've got him in a rundown. They got him, and that's going to end it. The rally comes to a close, but not before Team Rojo puts a deuce on the board. We're headed now to the top of the 5th inning. More All-Star baseball when we return. So Troy Battleman set to lead us off here in the top of the 5th inning.
All right, let's see. Oh, count. Ross Stoley hit a big 2-run home run last time. See you, Mike.
And right now, ladies and gentlemen, you're hearing the sounds of our catcher mic'd up on the field. We'll turn it over to you.
I'm going to try to work a little hard here, find zone. He's doing well, but I'd like more strikes. Still peeking. Let's see. Yeah, boy, good job. Right there, that's all I need. Live there, all day. 2-1.
Tuned in to the sound of the catcher, Jacob Celeste.
Yeah, boy, good job. Okay, I felt some nasty run on it. Lead action. Come on. Oh, we got it. Oh, that might be gone. That could be gone. That is gone.
And it's gone.
That ball is absolutely crushed the catcher. Not sure what he was thinking.
It's all right. We're good. All right.
Number 12, Patrick Jordan.
All right. That's not ideal. How you doing, baby? Boom. Let's go, Mike. Right back to it, baby. Right back to it. Love it. Good. Good. Get there.
As we're listening to the sound of the catchers, I believe the catcher lost his microphone there as he went down to first base. Just bringing it back up now.
I didn't even warm up for this, I'm bad. Chris, how you feel I had a laser off you?
All right. Let's go. Good work. Let's go in there.
Can you hear me?
That one looked pretty bad. All right. 1-0 count to commit. Chris Lather. Attaboy, good. Good, good. All day. Love it. All right. 1-1.
So as we play with it a little bit and get some of the feedback situations taken care of, you're tuned into the sounds of the catcher right now in an 8-2 ball game. Blue with the lead. And here's a drive, a shot hit right down right field line. This one's going to go all the way to the wall. And the third base coach is going to send one run home, and now he decides to hold him up as it appears that man was running with a piano on his back. With no outs and runners on second and third, let's see if we can turn it over to the catcher on the field one more time.
Second guy to call Bob. Last one did not work out too well. We're good. We're good. Keep working.
Let's go. The first one. Ball's up. Go, Mike. You're good, kid. Work hard. Work hard. Keep pounding. Let's see. There. Let's go, Mike. Go, kid. Come on. Keep working. 2-0. Let's see. This is probably looking a hack here. Yep. Oh, I got it.
So anytime the catcher runs, we can hear his equipment jumbling around, so we'll try and just lower the volume a bit, and then we'll turn it around as he sets so you can hear the sights and the sounds of the ball game.
Three, 1. Let's go, Mike. Let's go, yeah. Come on, Mike. 3-1. Yeah, good. That's out. Thank you. Let's go, Mike. Best pitcher there, right here. I think that definitely hit a car. Justin, I think that definitely hit a car.
Great. That's Jacob Salatis letting us know that that ball definitely hit a car and probably mine. Thank you to the PA announcer who knows what's going on. Here's a 3-2. Let's see what he calls.
Like any pitches. Yeah, that was the one.
Now batting number 16.
Oh my gosh.
John Rose.
So a little bit of trouble here as we find ourselves, it's an 8-2 ball game. Salatis mic'd up. Let's see if we can get anything from him on the field. Anytime he moves around, we lose a little bit of connectivity, but we're going to try and keep it with him for the remainder of this inning.
Let's go right to it. Let's do it. All right. 1-0 count to Jay Con right here. Nope. Let's go, you got it. Come on. Come on. Work hard, Mike. Work hard. A little stuck. Let's go, Mike. Come on, kid. Yeah. Yeah. What are you looking for?
Going in years. I have no idea if that's what or not.
No, it's definitely middle.
Is it?
Yes. Oh, Jake's a PO. Yup. Hey. Good job, boy.
Not know baseball.
All right, let's see. 2-2. Go, pitch. Yes. Attaboy, good. Jake wanted that one more than anything.
Number 18, Jake.
Here we go, man!
I mean, you got to admit it's pretty cool to listen to a full at bat as the catcher comes away with his pitcher throwing a strikeout there as Hannah, the pitcher, steps into the batter's box. We'll see what he does.
Good block there. 1-0 count. Fastball in dirt. Come on, kid, keep working. One pitch away. There we go. That's on me. Try to set that one. It was too early.
Can you hear it?
Mike. Come on, kid. Let's go. All the way back now. There you go. Second strike was on me. Should have been a strike. It's all right. We'll get the next one. Let's go, Mike. Come on. All the way back here. Let's go. Work hard. Mike. Dang. You got 3-1 here. 3-1. Good, Mike. 3-2. Here we go. Big pitch. Let's go, Mike. Come on. 3-2. Let's see. Let's pitch it there. Oh, on the ball! Take a second. All right, let's go.
It sounds like we're being abducted by aliens every time he takes a step, but we'll see what happens here. 3-2 count, 1 away.
My eyes work. Never know. Let's go, Mike.
And that ball is going to squeak into left field. Here's a play at the plate, and he's out. A beautiful dime from the left fielder. Oh, doctor.
That really hurt my finger. You right, Jake? You lost across. Wow. Finger. All right. So Derek. Derek went yard last day.
New batter.
I'm mic'd up. I'm mic'd up. I'm just telling the people. You want anything to say?
Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my dad. Love y'all.
What a guy. You're the first guy that said that. That's a stand-up guy right there. That's a stand-up guy. Let's see. Dude. Hey, let's keep a G over here. I'm Mike. Hey, good job. Good job. Way to get ahead. Good pitch. All right, we got 1-1 count here. 2 outs. I think. Yeah, that's 2 outs. Oh! Oh, foul. Thank you. Yeah. 1-2. Let's go, Mike. 1-2. Let's see. It's me in dirt. Good pitch. He's got a good changeup. It's always low though. See if he gets one out. Here, that's where I want it. Miss up. Let's go, Owen. Go, Owen. Come on, 3. Come on, 3. Let's go, kid. Work hard. Work hard. Come on, kid.
Number 14, in Grimaldi.
Oh, VG3. VG3, anything to say to the people? Want to say anything to the people?
How's it going, everyone? It's going to be a great night tonight.
VG3. You can cop his merch at VG3.com. Tell them where you get your merch. VG3.com. That's a plug for VG3. Let's go, Mike. One away. Let's go. Balls in. 1-0 count here. Let's go, Mike. Come on, Mike. Come on, kid. Nope. I see. I kind of want to backpick him here. Timmy's not paying attention though. 2 over here. We're gonna get time.
You're tuned in right now to the voice of the catcher, Soletis, out of Wagner High School. Mic'd up, courtesy of Gotham Trinity Productions. I'm Danny Shannon providing the play-by-play. And let's have a hear at what's going on the pitcher's mound. we've lost the feed as he stepped out to the mound, I think. Maybe he got a little bit out of range. Coach probably said a slew of amazing things that have either could have canceled us or made us millionaires. I'm not sure. Yep, that's what it was. So probably good for him.
Gotta get Coach Bobby here. Gotta get Coach Bobby Rogan back. 3-0. Vin does have a green light here, which I do love. Don't worry, I'm like a cat.
Batting number 3, Rich Bronzo.
Long time no see. I know, right? I'm going to do it. Money down underneath, cause I'm got it out. Hey, first time, let's go. First time, have fun. Come on, Rich, don't peek. Good, boy. Got 0-1 here. Somebody's on a fastball. Mike's back. He's back. Damn, when we're out here. Let's go back in the dugout. Nope, phone's up. Let's go, Mike. Miss down. Miss down, I can help you out down. Let's go. Split it, let's go. He's out. 2-1. Let's go. See some strikes. Split it, let's go. Let's go, Mike. Come on, kid. Keep working hard. Yeah, boy, good. Best pitch of the day right here. Let's go. Best pitch of the day. Well, you got 2 outs, correct? Yeah. Thank you. Let's see. Let's go, Mike. Everything you got. Yeah, boy, good.
Well, you love to see it. Anytime you get mic'd up to a catcher, it's always good entertainment. It's like getting mic'd up to a drummer in a rock and roll band. You never know what they're going to say. They're always late for everything. We'll be back with more high school all-star baseball in just a moment. Now entering the batter's box is Pete Fopiano, who looks at a ball in the dirt, 1-0. As the sun is officially set on the forgotten borough of New York City and the lights are on. The 1-0 from Hannah. A little bit of chin music that time. My man did not move at all in the batter's box. He did not care that it was up and in. Three 0 is the count now. See if he has a green light or takes. And he does, in fact, take, and he takes a walk.
Now up to bat, number 18, Greg Bruno.
You guys are pulling a fast one on me now. The PA announcers have doubled in growth and strength. Unbelievable. I'm trying to pull a Happy Gilmore and like hire a color commentator in the parking lot, squeegeeing my windows. And you're pulling PAs out of nowhere. Well, with no outs and a runner on, Hannah deals, and that's his 5th straight ball of the inning. So he's definitely in trouble. The 1-0 with the runner leading off first base is chopped foul, third base side. And turning it over to home plate right now, we've got a batter mic'd up.
Pop up. Foul ball. Foul ball. Come on, Joe. This mic is hanging out of my another life. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Joe. One, two. Hey, Donna, come on. I'm not putting the bat away yet.
So with Greg Bruno at the plate, we're tuned in to him. Let's have a look at this at bat in a 1-2 count.
That was dirty.
That was dirty. You got fucking crossed up with the sign, bro.
Got 2-2, right, Blue? Time, Blue.
Tom!
It's Mike. It's getting in the way of the game.
Fight!
I hit that ball with one hand. Time.
So he did, in fact, hit that ball with one hand, shoved it all the way to the warning track, and you can argue that the left fielder simply lost it in the lights as it popped out of his glove. So a stroke of fortune for the hitter as he finds himself on second base, all mic'd up. How do you like that technology? I'll tell you, nobody cares. Second and third, Danny Chenault on the call from Nobody Cares Sports, working with Gotham Trinity Productions. The pitch is low, 1-0. So he's out there on second base with a microphone, but as many of you may know paying attention at home, he's just out of range. So to make sure we don't pop Grandma's eardrum in Florida, we're going to wait till he gets a little bit closer to us before we raise that volume again. board light. Trying to get as many players as humanly possible before the start of the game, but many players showed up in cars sprinting up to the batter's box, throwing whatever jersey on that was sent their way. So we're trying to update you as to who's up at the plate and all that stuff as we go. This could be Doyle and a Farrell, number 15. That ball's grounded foul. 3-2 is the count with no outs. Red threatening here. They're down 9-2 in the bottom of the fifth inning. 2 runners in scoring position, no outs. Hannah gets the sign, sets and deals. That ball swung on and popped up. Shortstop out to play it. And easy peasy, lemon squeezy, one away. Yeah. So number 4 for Team Red. He's out of St. Peter's High School. It could be Rodriguez. Numbers mean nothing as many players are wearing multiple numbers of the same. The 1-0 from Hannah is way high. Hitter's got to duck down to get out of the way. 2-0. Nobody seen warming up in the bullpen for Team Blue, so as far as I can tell, this is Hannah's inning. Playing with a 7-run lead, the 2-0. Swung on and fouled back out of play, 2-1. And check back on the microphone at second. He's still a bit out of range, so we'll wait to see if he can move station to station. The 2-1 from Hannah. Swung on and popped foul out of play once again, third baseline. Count evens up at 2-2. The 2-1 from Hannah. Swung on and popped foul out of play once again, third base. Hannah sets and deals. Swung on and driven into left field. The fielder coming in. He'll make the catch. The runner tagging from third. Here's the throw. The play at the plate. Oh, and he had him, but the catcher dropped the ball. It was an absolute dime. Red scores one more, and they're on the board yet again. 9-3 is the deficit. Hannah sets and deals. Swung on and driven into left field. The fielder coming in. He'll make for a better ball to be sent from left field. Catcher went to make the tag before he had control of the ball, it seemed. That was the runner on second base who tried to mosey to third in between batters. The umpire told him that is a dead ball, son. You must go back. You are cheating. You've been caught cheating by all in attendance. There will be no penalty, although you must take the walk of shame back to second base. You guys play Call of Duty? Nothing. No video games? It's unbelievable. You guys are a bunch of nature freaks? You work out? I see what's going on here. Stats department is a bunch of fitness freaks. Makes sense. They're chiseled like a washboard. 9-3. That's our score. Red, speaking of chiseling, is trying to chisel away at this lead. Runner takes off for third base.
My left foot was on the base.
And he's safe at third. Listening to him mic'd up. Nothing is better than listening to a high school player just say shh, shh, over and over again, insinuating that he's mic'd up. Don't come over here and lose your job, coach. I'm mic'd up. Copy that. So Hannah's got himself into a 3-0 jam here with 2 outs and a runner on third base. The pitch is swung on and fouled back out of play, 3-1. There's a bit of a threat of rain earlier before this game started. Misty and all that. Well, the clouds have shuffled off to the ocean, and we've got a great night for baseball. What a runner on third and 2 outs. The 3-1 is swung on and driven deep to right field. Going back at the wall, making the catch on the run at the warning track. Oh, baby, what a play. That eliminates the threat from Team Rojo here in the 5th inning. We head to the top of the 6th. Team Blue maintains a 9-3 lead. What a runner on third and 2 outs. The 3-1 is swung on and driven deep to so welcome back to the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Danny Chenard on the call on behalf of Gotham Trinity Productions. Joining me in the broadcast booth right now from DRG, my man Tommy Lano. As the batter looks at a strike called right down Broadway. Tommy, let's see which one of your microphones is you.
Let's see which one.
Let's say mic 3?
I don't know. You tell me. What do you got?
Try this one.
You got me?
This ball is grounded to the third baseman, fires across the diamond, and that's going to be one away.
Number 19, Caesar Figueroa.
There you go. You got me.
I got you now, Tom.
Yeah.
Welcome to the broadcast, brother.
Happy to be here.
It's good to have you, man. DRG uniforms, all that stuff. Tell me about your business, man, because you've been out here promoting and supporting the community for a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we're pretty busy. You know, we provide all the baseballs here today, the uniforms. business is doing well. We're happy to be a part of the community. We do a lot of fundraising stuff. We work with TLC a bunch, and obviously, I'm at CSI. We do some stuff there. So, More Catholic is one of our good clients, and we love those guys over there. They've been great. So, happy to be a part of the community and able to give back a little bit.
Always happy to have Tommy Leno in the booth. He is an absolute local legend. Put some respect on his name. I noticed that my stats department, they didn't lay any of the rose petals on the floor that I asked them to. I said, Tommy's coming to the booth. They were just, didn't adjust the temperature. I said it had to be 67 degrees in here, like the back of a Mercedes S-Class Pacific. I want to let you know that I appreciate you and all you do for the community, regardless of what these guys have said about you.
Hey, listen, everybody has their fans. Obviously I don't have too many in this room, but that's okay.
That's all right. Well, I might have gained another fan here. 1-2, strike 3 on a mean Uncle Charlie. It was a great night for baseball. This is not the first time you guys have done this game here. This is what, year number 3 in a row now?
Yep, year number 3. Getting bigger and better every year. We're looking forward to adding Brooklyn this year. We're excited to get those guys over the bridge, get them out here, and get them involved as well. And looking to add year over year, with more boroughs and more teams, and
yes, I mean,
really big.
Next week, you guys are looking to play a game, Staten Island versus Brooklyn on Wednesday night, right here from this same field. So expanding in year 3.
Yeah, and that team from Brooklyn is pretty heavy. They got some real dudes on that team. They can play.
I'm real bad at my job, Tommy, so I don't know who's pitching right now.
That is Christian Messages from Susan Wagner High School.
He's got a mean, slider that breaks away from the plate here.
Yeah. Yeah, his stuff looks pretty good tonight. He's got it looks like he's got it moving. He's been ahead of all the hitters, got 2 quick outs. And it's been a little tough for the red team so far. And there's another one.
Oh, that's a tough hop. It's going to go off the third baseman's hand, but a beautiful play by the shortstop to pick him up. Comes up just a bit shy, safe at first. That's an all-star caliber play out there in the field, man. These kids are out there.
Yeah, I mean, these guys, that's Mr. Villalona out there at short. That dude, that's a guy. He was one of the key cogs for St. Peter's playoff run this year, especially defensively up the middle.
So, Tommy, you're coaching on the next level, though, right?
I am. I'm at the College of Staten Island now. I'm the recruiting coordinator and handling a number of things for Coach Morrow.
Here is a grounder to second base. Another tough play. Throws to first in time. Red will get out of trouble. Heading now to the bottom of the 6th inning. We'll see what they can do as they continue to try and chip away into this lead. They've been trailing all night. Tommy, you want to stick around for 30 seconds or you want to leave?
Sure, I'll hang around.
Nobody cares about me, Tommy. I need you. I need you for ratings. We're back with more baseball from Med Island in just a second. MUBL, 3rd time in a row. Let's get it.
Looks like.
Welcome back to the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Lorenzo Lamatina from St. Peter's High School is on the Patrides. That's a name that I've said before.
You have probably said John Lamatina. He used to be the coach at St. Peter's High School.
There you go.
Some time back.
Yeah, that's my age, I guess, showing it.
Yeah, well, John actually gave me my first coaching job while I was still playing at Wagner College. gave me my first coaching job. I was at St. Peter's for 1.5 seasons before I left for St. Joe's.
I mean, this is why I have you in the booth, right? Because you are actually an active part of the baseball community. I'm an imposter. I've been lying for years, and it's starting to come out that I know nothing. So it's like, give me somebody in this booth that knows what's going on. Nobody knows more about the game of Staten Island baseball right now than you, Tommy. And I'm giving you high praise, but you've been involved for a long time, and you've really made unbelievable strides, both in your personal life and now, you're giving to the community on a professional level, providing clothing and apparel and accessories on this next level. I mean, you're really ingrained, man.
Yeah, I've been, I spent 20 years coaching high school baseball before I went over there to College of Staten Island. Year and a half at St. Peter's and 19 years at St. Joseph by the Sea. Which was my alma mater.
Sea is just an absolutely gorgeous facility, and every time I go down there, I'm surprised my feet don't set on fire as a Curtis grad, but really gorgeous. Who's in the batter's box here at town?
Let's see, who is this? Is this Jacob Salatis?
Thanks, fellas. Well, Jacob Salatis looks at strike 2 right down the plate. So 1 and 2 or one. The scoreboard operator is unbelievable, I guess, because he knew the count before the pitch hit the catcher. They're out here. They're just
listen. They're getting it done out here. Everybody's on their game tonight. That's what we need from everybody when we have these events. We need everybody on top of their game. And Andrew's got the scoreboard going today. Is the man behind the field, Andrew Coletti. I mean, this place is spectacular, day in and day out. But he did an extra special job for us here, getting this place ready, and you could see that this place plays like a major league park.
I thought it was actually put together by the hand of God. I didn't know a human being did that work out there, as that ball is thrown away at first base. So we see our first fielding error of the game. I think these players are feeling a little bit starstruck as Tommy Lano enters the broadcast booth, ladies and gentlemen.
That's one of my guys out there. I got about 5 or 6 guys here that I coached along the way. So it's nice to see that they've made it this far, and this is where they're at.
Dude, anytime you make it to an all-star game, right, is where you want to be at, because you've reached like the highest level for your league, for your level in general. A high school all-star game for baseball, this is something that you guys have started. This didn't exist until 3 years ago. Yeah, I mean, the only all-star games that existed prior to this year, prior to the past 3 years, were the senior all-star games. And we wanted to take this really to the next level, where we weren't limiting our roster. We wanted to have guys that were able to, maybe that were sophomores or juniors, underclassmen, that could really come out and showcase their skills. And I think that they've done that exceptionally well over the last 3 years. I completely agree with you. I'm sorry. I was eating my microphone there for a second. I went to speak, and I realized nobody could hear me because it was in my throat.
Well, you've been here a while. You need something to eat.
Well, I am a hostage after all, as that ball is lined into right field. Can of corn by the line. And there's now one away.
This has been a great event for us, Dan. Especially at the College of Staten Island. So Michael Palermo, who was one of the starters for the blue team, is actually we got a very good look at him last year during this game. He had a home run, had a couple hits, and that's really where we got turned on to him. And he is a College of Staten Island commit. He'll be attending our school in the fall, and we're really looking forward to having him.
Filthy pickoff at first base. Send that runner home. It's unfortunate. By the way, CSI no slouch anymore. They've moved all of their athletics into Division II.
Attending our school in the fall, and so we are. We're doing a lot of recruiting all over the city, all over the state of New York, and we're very happy that this game is expanding, because it's going to be a great tool for us to really see what's out there. Because during the season we don't really get to get out to Brooklyn, Queens, the outer boroughs.
Can of corn. It's all right, Tommy. You tell that story.
That's all right.
I guess I have to tell it.
I was watching my guy Justin out there make that play. So
Well, I mean, that's going to wrap it up for us here in the, what is that, 6 innings of play? 6 full innings of play.
Outer boroughs.
You're a good luck charm, Tommy. It's been nothing but 1, 2, 3 since you came out, brother.
It's all right,
Not to
Tommy.
say
You
I
tell
don't
that
love
story.
baseball, man.
That's all right.
But Tommy Leno, you're coaching at CSI. You're an integral part of everything going on here at MUBL and Mid-Island and all of Staten Island baseball, expanding into New York City. Anybody out there that needs any sort of supplies, jerseys, whatever it may be, you're talking gloves and other accessories, right?
Gloves,
Check out
anything you
DRG, man. Check out our boy Tommy Leno.
All right. Thank you, Dan.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming in the booth, man.
My pleasure, you know.
You know, we don't have models. So you guys are going to have to double. You feel me? You could do that for me. I appreciate you. Hey, listen, when we come back, we're going to be doing a little do-si-do. I got a new play-by-play guy. I just found him in the parking lot. He's not homeless. Don't worry. Nobody cares. Back after this. Mic check. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the broadcast. Matt Bedford joining me on the call, taking over for a little play-by-play. Matt, I'm going to do color. I'm feeling a little tired tonight.
Sounds good, Dan. Yeah, I'll take over because, once again, nobody cares about you, and, you know.
That's right.
Here we go.
Were you waiting for him to say that all night?
Messages, rocks, and fires. Ball 1 upstairs.
I'd rather be dragged through the streets by wild dogs than get roasted by Matt Bedford before first pitch again. But
Just off the outside corner, 2-0.
I tell you, Matty, you're natural at it. You sat down and just made waves from the jump.
And Palermo swings through a fastball, 2-1. Sorry, I was just sitting here listening to you and
It's tough, yeah.
kind of picked up on a punchline.
Anybody that has to listen to me in a closet for 6 innings should get a raise.
Ball 3-1's the count. Palermo in the driver's seat. And the 3-1. Swung on and base hit up the middle. Nice swing for Palermo, not trying to do too much.
And if you're a hitting coach, you got to be happy with that, right? Sending it right back to the pitcher.
Back right where it came. Absolutely. You got the 3-hole Belisario stepping up. And Missy just works on the stretch. Ball 1 inside.
I think you're natural at this. You think your buddy can handle this? I don't know.
No, he's only PA. He can't do this.
Wow, shots fired.
Ball 2 upstairs. This guy bats 3 for 3 tonight, just to let you guys know. He's swinging the hot bat.
I think you're natural. The only thing I would give to you is just try to call the game like it's the last baseball game on earth.
This one's not convincing me of that. And ripped through the right side. Base hit for Belisario. He stays hot. 4 for 4 night here in the All-Star game.
Now up to bat, number 23, Joe Manella.
That was tough. Listening to the PA announcer's voice crack right next to him as he introduced him, and then he looked at me and was like, that was tough. I'm like, I agree. I could completely agree.
Oh no, I got the batter's father right behind me in my ear. I don't know if I should say anything
This is
about this at
absolutely
bat.
no good. Is this Manila in the batter's box?
This is the Silver Slugger Manila.
I said his name right, so that's all I got going for me.
I'll take over the rest. He takes a curveball on the outside corner. 0-1. And Manila calls time. Wants to see that curveball again.
We don't have one of those scoreboards on screen, so I would just say every once in a while remind people about how many runners are on, things of that nature.
Oh, no doubt. Ball outside. We got first and second, no outs. You know, typically a bunting situation here, but I don't see Manila bunting anytime soon. Not because it's an all-star game, it's because this kid hit absolute tanks. Strike 2 swings through the curveball. Good strategy from the pitcher, Macias. Spin to win, they say. He's got 2 strikes on him with the curveball. And the 1-2. Another curveball. Manila lays off. 2-2 count.
It's a nasty breaking ball there, Matty. I don't, you know, if you're Manila, it's a really good eye. I know you're expecting something to break with 2 strikes, but that ball just dove out of the zone.
Oh, yeah. And the 2-2 is another curveball swung on and missed by Manila. Just like my buddy said, that's a good breaker.
I mean, oftentimes, you know, you're trying to keep a hitter off balance, so you see that curveball, you don't think he's going to go back to it again, thinking maybe he's going to change speeds, and just sent that curveball right down Broadway. Take it over, Skip.
Absolutely. And Jack Keogh steps up to the plate. Takes ball 1 inside. Now Keogh's power hitting lefty. You know, do you go to the curveball here? Now that he's not right-handed like Manila. Steps off, wants to see the sign again. I don't know. We could see if he throws it.
He's got a chance to cut the lead in half with a
Goes
home
with
run.
another fastball. Popped up down the third base line.
Treble.
And dropped. That'll result in a 2 force outs. I don't know about infield fly rule, but they just got a double play on that.
I have seen some things in my life, but I have never seen that in an all-star game. If you're tuned into this, you've just witnessed history on multiple levels. Matt Bedford making his play-by-play debut and a debacle of unprecedented levels out on the left side of the infield as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Stand up and stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely nobody cares. Danny Shinod and Matt Bedford when we come back.
Now up to bat, number 10.
Good?
Alex
Okay.
Lanza.
And stepping up for the red team is Alex Lanza out of St. Joseph by the Sea High School. And the yo-yo. Strike down the middle. And the 0-1. Just downstairs. This kid looks like he's bringing the heat a little. What do you think, Dan?
I think he's out here to prove something, Matt. You're listening to the smooth sounds of Matt Bedford making his broadcasting debut, running play-by-play, mainly because he knows a hell of a lot more than I do. Take it over, Matt.
Well, what I know is he got himself into a 2-1 count. Let's see what Lanza does. Swing and a miss. Just bringing that cheese.
A little
Gets
extra
it into
cheddar on
2-2.
that one. You feel me? A little extra cheddar on that one.
Jalapeno, a little spicy.
I like it.
And just yanks the off-speed pitch, but we're in 3-2.
I'm not saying that the ump's got to check his hand, but could be some sticky stuff on there, Blue. That slider just went way the hell outside.
And swing and a miss on the full count. Goes back to the cheese. One away.
Made it look easy that time, Matty. I mean, changing speeds on him, goes outside, comes back inside, keeps the batter guessing. Can't do it any better than that.
Yeah, like we talked about Messi just last inning, he was showing the breaking ball before a strike. Now, I know the breaking ball hasn't been a strike for this kid, but it still works its wonders with messing with hitters' timing. And the 0-0 just off the outside corner.
So who's batting here?
We got Tim Manuel out of Monsignor Farrell.
Well, you better say that name right. As a St. Peter's graduate yourself, it's very easy to get hate mail from that contingent on the island. So nice job pronouncing.
Oh, yeah, we got alliances all over the place.
Alliances. We call those agreements where we just agree to get along.
Drops in the breaking ball. That's quality after throwing the fastball on the outside corner. Let's see what he goes with. The 2 strikes, 1-2 the count to Manuelin. Brings the heat, fouled off. Just a good job of hitting, staying alive there. I think that fastball's got a little sink-in action in towards the right-handed hitter. Pretty tough to deal with.
I mean, if you're Manuelian, you're obviously just trying to protect, right? But 1-2, what pitch are you looking? You're looking for a breaking ball, hoping to drive, right?
Yeah, 2 strikes, just trying to battle. See another pitch. And it goes with the off-speed, outside, 2-2.
I'll tell you, the Nobody Cares School of Broadcasting, you have just jumped from C to A in about 15 minutes.
Sounds good. I didn't bring you an apple either.
No.
Breaking ball, hit up the middle, fielded by the second baseman, throws over for the second out. Good work by the pitcher. Just after throwing that breaking ball for a ball down in the zone, comes back with it in the zone and gets himself an out.
So I'm going to do something that's only happened once before on this.
I didn't bring you an apple either.
Brother commentate
Breaking ball,
on
hit up
brother
the middle,
Matt,
fielded by
your
the second
brother Chris
baseman,
strolls into the batter's
throws
box.
over.
Why don't you take it over with 2 outs?
Sounds good, Dan. Yeah, this is my brother, but he's got on half of my gear. Helmet, cleats. Let's see if he could swing it like me, even though I'm a pitcher only now, so, I got no room to talk. Let's see how he does. Takes ball 1 outside. Good eye, Chris.
I mean, he fits into your gear really well, though.
Yeah, he's growing, Takes ball down 2-0. Good eye, Chris. Whoa, throws the heat upstairs. Nicks the umpire.
I don't know if some dirt went up into the umpire's eye or something, because he stepped away from behind home plate here.
Yeah, let's check him out.
So it looks like that ball came up and hit the ump in the mask, right? They're doing a little check on him behind home plate. Now, he's a tough man. I imagine that he's going to stay in there, but it was 90-something mile per hour cheddar that came up and in and stunned the umpire and hit him right in the mask.
Yeah, this is a family-friendly game. I know number 1 priority is to make sure he's all right. It's an all-star game. He could hopefully stay in the game, but
I like how he went through like a little CTE protocol. The third base ump came in and all of a sudden became a doctor. That's what I like about Little League and high school baseball. All of a sudden, I'm a PhD, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah, the umpires, highly touted Bobby Glenister, head baseball coach, firefighter, all that. He came in, saved the day, but it looks like he's good.
I'm with it. So I'll turn it back over to you. 3-0 count, 2 outs.
3-0, yeah, my brother. I don't know he's got the green light, but I'd like to see him get a good hack off here if he gets a pitch to hit. And the 3-0. And he does, but swings right through it. 3-1 count. The cheese from Vasquez sets and fires. Did not check his swing, Bedford. 3-2 the count. Let's see, 2 straight fastballs from Vasquez. Let's see what he goes back to here.
No pressure.
Not at all. And just stays alive with that check swing, foul ball.
Check swing, foul ball off the catcher. Catcher had an opportunity to seal the out, so your brother manages to stay alive here.
I don't know if he made any side bets, but
there are forever
he's still
side
alive.
bets. I'll take a side bet now. All bets final. Damn it. 3-2.
And just bends the knee on the breaking ball. Great pitch by Vasquez. Bad eye by Bedford.
It's going to be a tough barbecue at the Bedford house this weekend. Big Brother's got some stuff to talk to Little Brother about. We're back with more high school all-star baseball when we return. Top of the 8th. Nobody cares. Great stuff.
Now up to bat, number 15, Chris Cancel.
And we're back with a new pitcher on the mound for the red team. It's Andrew DeAngelis out of Monsignor Farrell High School. The southpaw takes the mound with his battery mate, Jacob Salatis, behind the dish. And Chris Cancel stepping to the plate from St. Joseph by the Sea High School. Top of the 8th, no on, no out. Let's see what DeAngelis has.
So DeAngelis is pitching or hitting?
He's done both tonight. He's been in the box, got on base. Now he's chucking it.
Unbelievable.
Towards the back half of this game. The 0-1 fouled off by Cancel. 0-1 the count. Breaking ball down. 1-1.
If you had to guess on, like, there's rivalries when it comes to Staten Island sports, basketball and football we hear so much about, Matt, but are there any true rivalries left in high school baseball?
Yeah, no. High school baseball, it's not, Peters Curtis, Peters Farrell like it always is. It varies year to year. And a lot of this comes up through these guys playing together in travel baseball and staying together through their ranks. And I know my brother had a big rivalry this year with Monsignor Farrell. I didn't know much else, but
just kind of like stems up year to year, right? Whatever is topical and pushing at that time period. But it's tough, I guess. Like you said, you see so much camaraderie and sportsmanship. It's great in one way, but in another way, I like to see some hate. You know what I mean?
yeah, the 2-2 fouled off by Cancel. Yeah, absolutely. Baseball's just been different on Staten Island. They don't go to the same middle schools and carry on to high school. It just kind of depends where you play travel, who you stay with. And the 2-2 fouled straight back by Cancel. Good battle brewing between the two to start off the 8th. And this event just goes to show you that it doesn't matter where you go. There's talent everywhere. You know, we see a lot of schools represented tonight. The 2-2 fouled straight back again. D'Angelo staying with the heater.
I mean, this is a lefty-righty matchup, so in this situation, Matt, who typically would have the upper hand? Would it be the batter?
Yeah, lefty-righty, lefty being the pitcher, righty batter. You see the breaking ball a little better. You see, you know, limited options if, you know, he hangs that breaking ball, you know, he can give it a ride. But he stays with the heater, and the 3-2, the 2-2 pitch is up, and we got a full count to start the 8th. Nobody on, nobody out. D'Angelo sets and fires. Swung on and missed, strike 3. I don't know what that pitch was, but
I'm going to be honest with you, that looked like he pulled the string, a little bit of a changeup on it, because it didn't have that 12-stick drop of a curve, and it didn't slide out of the zone. My guess is my man threw a change.
I was just going to say that, and, you know, we talk about the advantage hitter, and the hardest thing to hit from you is something slow and diving away from you, so DeAngelis utilized that. Ball 1-0. Still nobody on. 1 out. As Troy Battleman from Staten Island Academy steps in. This guy, like we mentioned, was in the home run derby. He's got a little juice. Ball outside, 2-0 from DeAngelis.
If you find anybody else in the parking lot we can hire, let me know. I mean, he's crushing it, right? But we always need a backup to the guy crushing it.
2-1 pitch inside, 3-0.
Oh, yeah. Careful where you sit out here, Kenny. You might get a promotion. Hey, man, I just came in to see what the score was. You're hired.
And 3-0. Ball is up and away. That gives Battleman first base. So 4-pitch walk from DeAngelis. Another right-hander steps up. You know, we went all fastballs there. Let's see what he goes to here. Trying to get himself back into ahead of the count.
Quick pickoff move to first. Just misses him.
Figueroa to Moore Catholic. And the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away from Figueroa.
Seemed a little frustrated with himself with that swing as well, Figueroa, after that.
Yeah, and it looked like a fastball out of his hand, so he was out in front. It could have been another changeup that he got Cancel on. That's a great job by the pitcher, especially an 0-0 count. And Battleman leaves off first base. DeAngelo comes set. Curveball dropped in there for a strike. Absolutely great job by
Kind of like a
DeAngelis.
wiffle ball coming across the plate, bro.
You're telling me. You go from a changeup that you swing and foul off to a big 12-6 curveball. That's tough to handle.
Oh, we've got a break as the catcher decides to go out and talk it over a little bit.
He must have been saying how nasty the pitch was because he couldn't catch it.
It was
Just kidding. That's my boy Jacob Salas, everybody. Great job behind the plate and a great job for me. I got to shout him out. This is my guy that I throw to when I come home. He's an outstanding kid from an outstanding family. The 0-2, DeAngelis comes set. Another curveball just high. Doesn't nick the top of the zone. 1-2 count to Figueroa. 1 out. Battleman on first. The lefty comes set. And he deals. Swung on and missed. Fastball.
filthy amount of cheese on that.
That was an outstanding sequence right there from DeAngelis.
Now it's an all-star game. You're up 9-3, right? Or you're down 9-3. As a pitcher and a competitor, you're not much worried about the scoreboard and things of that nature, right? You're taking this as a one-on-one perspective every guy.
No, not at all. It doesn't matter the score, the setting. You know, every time you're out there, it's your chance to prove yourself, and every pitch matters, and he's showing us that. And the 1-0 is upstairs, gets to the backstop, and Battleman takes second base. Seemingly wild pitch. But there's 2 outs, so you can get out of this in 1 pitch. 1-0 the count to Patrick Jordan out of New Dorp High School.
Patty ain't going down like a chump. I'm telling you right now. My man's in the batter's box. I'm not saying I'm doing side bets or anything like that, but I'm willing to put my money up that he's going to battle.
No doubt he's got himself in a 2-0 count right now. Hitter's count. Let's see if he gets his pitch and if he does some damage with it. DeAngelo sets. Just a bit upstairs as he falls down 3-0. Now, we saw him in a 3-0 count to Battleman. Walked him. Base open here. What do we think? We come back, or the top of the lineup is rolling over with Justin Lopez next?
I mean, you're down 6 runs. You really can't afford to give up any more. I know first base is open, but you just have to attack, and that's what the pitcher did in that situation. Needed a strike and got one. 3-1 is where we are.
Absolutely. Pours in a fastball. Jordan was all in take. Now 3-1. Let's see what he comes back with. Fastball just gets the outside corner. Great job by DeAngelis to get back in this thing.
To be fair, that was an unbelievable frame job by the catcher. It looked like ball 4 to me. He pulled that baby right back over the plate. Might have fooled the ump.
And the 3-2 swung on and hit the second base. Little bobble. Rusarito fields and throws him out. And DeAngelis strands the walk. No one scores. No hits, no errors. 1 left on base. As we will be right back here with Metro United's All-Star Game.
Holy Hannah, stop the press. You sounded like a real play-by-play guy. Unbelievable. Matt Bedford making his debut with Gotham Trinity. Nobody cares letting anybody in the broadcast booth. Danny Shenad was on play-by-play. I demoted myself, promoted somebody else. Nobody cares. 9-3 is our score. I'm super confused. What inning are we going to? Are we going to the ninth right now?
We will be in the bottom of the 8th. No, we got...
Oh, we're going bottom 8 right now.
We got another inning and a half to play as the red team is the home team. All-star games as well, they could be playing the 9th no matter who's winning just to get the pitchers in. Every team wants to be represented and show a little talent in this game.
You can do play-by-play, whatever you want. That's what I'm saying.
You can take the color.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to let you guys handle it. Let's do like 2 outs, and I'll come back in.
No doubt.
All right? I'm hanging around here. You just have to say your name. You're doing play-by-play or color, whatever you're doing, right? And just...
Anyone know the pitcher? Welcome back to the Metro United All-Star Game. We're here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And I've got a new partner, fellas. Joe Grigas, a guy who was claimed to stumble out of the parking lot. No, just kidding. He came in the car with me. Joe, he'll be on color commentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure how I ended up here. Wasn't expecting it walking in here, but here we are calling a ball game.
Yep, this is my good pal. I know him a bit. He teammate of mine for 2 years at St. Peter's Boys High School, outstanding right fielder and power hitter.
Go Eagles.
0-1 the count to Marcillo. Swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2.
Matt, that slider plays off of his fastball. Maybe something you should look into.
Well, he's, hot mic, I guess. I don't know where that came from. But, yes, the fastball slider combination was good there. Say it again. The 0-2 pitch. Just a bit outside.
Like we said, we're hiring all ages today here in the booth.
Thank you to Mackenzie Glenister for that information that I needed. As she told me the pitcher's name, that ball is outside, 2-2 the count.
Matt, last thing you want to do is walk a batter after getting ahead 0-2. But quality AB getting worked here.
No doubt, you never want to give a free pass, start an inning, especially now you're 0-2 on him. Just inside is the pitch, and he works the full count as Marcillo. Pesky at bat.
You can mark that down for a quab.
No doubt, and for you, all of you Nobody Cares stands out there, quab stands for quality at bat. You got to see 4.5 pitchers or more. You can't see a half pitch, but we like to play the over-under game. Ball 4 outside. Marcillo walks, and he draws an impressive walk down 0-2. Rispoli. And my color commentator is also the PA announcer for this game. He will be letting everybody know who steps up to bat.
Still getting paid the same, though.
Yeah, we need a raise from our friend Dan. Oh, and a base hit from Rispoli. Shoots that one through the right side. Thank you. Michael Flashner.
Still getting paid the same, though.
The Flash. Yeah, we need a raise from our friend Dan. Get it? The Flash. And a base hit from Rispoli. Steps up to bat. Shoots as Mark Moylan from Newdorp is the tall hurler on the mound for the blue team.
And also now pitching for the blue team, Mark Moylan.
As Mark steps up here, the 0-0 to Flashner. We got first and second, no outs. Something cooking here late for the red squad.
You can never bunt an all-star game, right?
No, you can't. And Flashner sends that ball for a drive out to center field. Camped under it. 1 out.
Now at the bat, number 9, Joe Gadget.
No, P. Fopiano. P. Fopiano. P. Fopiano. Well, that's the first mistake of the night, Can't harp on that one, though. It's getting late.
Correction, up to bat, Pete Fopiano.
And the man of the people corrects himself and pleases everyone. That takes guts, Joe. Stepped up in here real quick to do 2 jobs, not 1 but 2.
I'm
1-0 count.
flustered.
And picked off to second base. Back in safely is Marcillo.
Matt, I would even say that I'm in a blender right now.
It's all right. We forgive over here at Nobody Cares Sports because, again, nobody cares. But someone actually did care out there as they yelled Fopiano to you. But what are we going to do? Fopiano swings, and it's a foul ball down the left field line. See, I just made a mistake there. I've been playing this game for 20 years, and I just called the left field line and the right field line. Now, I didn't say it over a PA announcement like my buddy here. So I can live with that.
I might have to run out of here. Not sure how the folks are going to take it.
Well, good thing you drove me because I'll steer them away.
Great.
And Moylan sets. Delivers. Ball is down. 2-1 count. First and second. 1 out. Pete Fopiano, the 3-hitter up for the Red Squad, still trying to push some runs across here late. As Moylan delivers. Steve Reich, 2 on the inside corner. 2-2 the count, 1 out. Let's see what Moylan goes with. The righty sets. Takes a look at second and delivers. Breaking ball just down. That's a great take right there by Fopiano. It looked like a strike for about 50 feet and just dropped off the table. Good pitch.
You put a runner on here, this inning could get real interesting. One swing of the bat at a really small field. Uh-oh.
Picked at second. Just in safely is the sliding Marcillo. Good move. We've seen a pick already, but that one was quality. Put the ball in the bag and gave his infielder a chance. 3-2 the count. 1 out. Runners won't be in motion. Oh, and they are. Swung on. Popped up to center. Shortstop is camped. And the runner retreats. 2 outs in the inning.
Now up to bat, number 18, Greg Bruno.
Now Bruno steps up to bat. 2 on, 2 out. Again, just like my buddy Joe
Swung
said.
on.
He can make this
Popped
game interesting.
up
A
to
1 swing of the
center.
bat. It's never out of play
Shortstop
here.
is camped. Something tells me he only has one thing on his mind right now, and that is to go Yabo.
Yep, late in this All-Star game, I would agree. Let's see if he gets the pitch to hit and does something with it. Ball 1 inside.
Bruno, a guy that can do it too. Right guy to have the plate.
Yep, power hitting. Pitcher 2-way from St. Joseph by the Sea High School. Another pickoff. Oh, and he picks him off. Caught him sleeping. Moylan just displaying a great feel for the pickoff move, not only to first, but to second base, which is even harder to do. Impressive way to get himself out of that jam. I'm Matt Bedford, along here with my pal Joe Grigas, and we will be signing off. Nobody cares.
Now, welcome back to the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Danny Chenard back from my hostage situation. I thought I was in one, but I found myself in a much more desperate moment. Now I'm back calling play-by-play. Matt Bedford being the color commentator. Who was color commentator in here before? What was the name?
Joseph Grigas, the 4th.
Joseph Grigas, the 4th? That's almost as good as Caesar in this game.
Yeah, he sounds like he's passed down from the royal family of Greece, you know. But unfortunately not.
No, absolutely. Well, he did a hell of a job, you know, color commentating, jump in. For those of the people at home, all negative 100 of you out there watching, he was doing public address announcing and color commentating at the same time. So
Yeah.
a bit of Bob Shepard and Bob Euchre.
That takes a lot of skill. I got to give it to him. Hopped right up here and did the job.
Oh, by the way, he's fired, but he did a great job. Yeah, back to the pitcher just launched one directly at the booth. So
Mark Moylan.
Now to bat, number 10, Mark Boylan.
it's
Wow.
tough because there's a Boylan and a Moylan, right?
Yeah, no, that's the first pitcher of the
That's-
game. I guess now we found out who that was.
I thought somebody was messing with me. Turns out that they've two completely different people living separate lives with similar names. This ball grounded to second baseman. A wild throw to first pulls the first baseman off the bag. Sloppy play here as we move into the night.
Now up to bat, number 18, Jason Ham.
I thought somebody
You
was
stole
messing
my
with
chair.
me.
You
Turns
stole
out
my
that they've
job.
two completely different
Oh.
people living separate lives.
Well,
with
I would
similar
be happy to
names.
give it back, but
Ball
like you
grounded
said, I
to
came out of the
second.
parking lot.
Bro, you shot out like a cannon. You're young. You got charisma. My days are numbered here at Nobody Cares.
Well, I appreciate it. Just trying to live on through the Commodore.
Oh, Commodore, you hear that? He just got a warm chill wherever he is in Florida. That ball dropped into shallow center field for a hit. Blue team is trying to make as much noise as humanly possible. Not going quiet into the night. They've got a 6-run lead and looking to add. Is this Caesar?
No, this is Derek Mendez out of Patrice. I think
Ah.
he homered in this game.
Yeah, he sure did. Showing real power. Well, he looks at the first pitch outside part of the plate, 0-1. Gets the sign and deals. Swung on and fouled off out of play, 0-2.
Yeah, and I shout out the Commodore because I once was a student athlete at St. Peter's Boys High School, and a big part of our Thanksgiving Eve, tradition and all the basketball games that I was a part of was you guys coming over and giving us this opportunity. So we looked up to you guys, being on air for the first time, high school first game. It's exciting stuff, and it's something you don't forget.
Man, the Commodore absolutely loves what he's doing. He's trying to get more involved in Florida. You think he should?
I think he should expand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because once you hook him with Nobody Cares, then they start to care.
He's got a following. I tried to tell him. I was like, no, Commodore, man. I was like, people care about you, man. You post, they will follow.
Oh, yeah. I still, when I'm out at college, I still get my local sporting news from the Instagram. So
It's just crazy.
keep it up.
Somebody's got to do better. We can't be. It can't be us anymore.
Yep. We would announce, but we don't got a hitter.
No. We're waiting for a hitter now.
Let's see who steps up.
Now coming to the plate, number 2, Ty Manalfi.
As you saw DeAngelis throw that pitch, I don't know for all you fans out there, but Major League and college baseball, we have pitch clock rules now. So
Get out of town.
by a certain time on this clock, if you're not stepping up there ready to hit, strike one is in there. As we saw DeAngelis try and sneak a strike in, but is not rewarded.
Kind of a sick world are we living in. This ball's popped up. Tough play for the third baseman. Loses his hat in the process, but makes the out. And that's going to wrap it up for this half inning. We go to the bottom of the ninth.
The home stretch.
Red's going to be looking to pull off something miraculous here. I don't know if they've got it in them. We doing side bets or what?
All I know is they got to string a couple quabs together, as recently fired Joseph Rodriguez IV has mentioned.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's you get your 5 seconds in this town, and that's about it. Tough That's play 5 for the seconds third more than some baseman. people have ever had. Loses So
Oh,
his hat. In the we'll be back with process. the bottom of the ninth. Red versus blue in the MUBL All-Star game. Let's get it.
following. Already on.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the ninth inning, and it's last licks for Team Red.
Last licks, and they're starting up with the power-hitting Bruno, who had first and second last inning, but a pickoff move by Moylan gets him out of the jam, and now he's only got himself to drive in, if so.
So you're saying it's not over?
It's definitely not over, but they had a bigger chance with one swing of the bat last inning for sure.
I've seen crazier things happen on a diamond. 6 runs can absolutely be accomplished here in the bottom part of the ninth inning as that hitter looks at a ball over the outside, 1-0.
And definitely had a better chance last inning as flamethrower Joe Manella comes in to pitch for the Blue Squad. Now, this is the guy that was in the home run derby, dropping bombs. Now he's on the mound. Just a talented young man.
It's kind of crazy because he looks like a refrigerator.
Well, I can tell you he doesn't miss leg day, and that's important.
What is he throwing, 96, 97 right now?
I would love to know. He's bringing that heat.
I mean, he's throwing it right down the pipe, but it's not like the ball doesn't have any movement on it. It really is rotating and seems to be picking up speed as it approaches the plate.
You can hear the whistle on it coming up in here.
It's got to be frustrating. Trying to put a rally together, and then this guy comes in.
No doubt.
Trying to live my life. Why are you doing this to me? Anyway, the 3-1. Absolute piss missile, 3-2.
That pitch on the outside corner painted was presented by Sherwin-Williams Paint Company.
Yeah. No, I don't think you get it. They'll never sponsor, but that was a good drop.
It's a chirp that comes from being around the baseball field every day. You learn some stuff.
You know, I'm going to reach out to Sherwin-Williams. They owe us something after that. Now, outside, little rally taking place here as the leadoff man gets on. Leo Doyle, where he's at I apparently have forgotten how to speak.
Monsignor Farrell High School, I believe.
Where he played? Monsignor Farrell High School.
Kelvin Rodriguez. Now, this is the last inning. Red team scores 7 runs. They walk it off. And I'm going to have to say that we're going to need to see Leo Doyle hit again if they want to win this game.
I completely agree in the sense that they will have to bat around, and why should I go home and see my family? Let's have more baseball.
More baseball, that's free baseball, is always good baseball.
Absolutely. The 1-0, missing low, 2-0, so much rage and tenacity in this man's eyes on the mound that if he can almost just control it, he can harness it. Throw nonstop strikes. Struggling with his control.
Yep, that fastball's plenty good enough. Let's see if he gets in the zone.
That one coming up just a bit short. 3-0 the count now. To walk in the leadoff batter here, Matty. He's in trouble.
You know, I wouldn't press the panic button just yet, but because of this lead they got going. Now,
trouble is a loose word. You know, Coldplay made like millions of dollars off a song called Trouble, so you can get good things from it. Just saying, now 3-1 is a hitter's count. You're expecting cheese. And he sends it too high. So first and second. Now you've got the man coming to the plate can cut the deficit in half.
Yep, right in half with one swing of the bat. But, you know, the big thing about, you know, having to score 7 runs and rally behind flipping the lineup over is sometimes the home run could hurt you. You know, you hit that home run and it's 9-6, but now there's no traffic on the bases and the pitcher's comfortable. It's just like they went out there.
Thank God he got rid of those guys on the base pads. Starting to worry about them. No, I completely agree. Sometimes, you know, when you clean out those bases, it helps you feel a little bit better. And, you know, oftentimes, too, with first and second here, you're saying, oh, there's no outs. And, you know, you're saying don't hit the panic button. Well, one ground ball, and really, you get yourself a double play, and it's, you know. So a pitcher's friend is defense, and he's got 8 men in the field ready to have his back as this is a double play ball to second, on to short. They get 1, and that's it. I'll tell you, I've been in this game a long time. I've seen it happen.
You know, that's the trouble you're talking about accumulating. It could be good trouble because just like we saw right there, ground ball could get you 2 outs. Now again, runner on first base, double plays in order.
It ate him up a little bit, so
and
they've
he's
got
got 8
first
men in
and
the
thord
field
with
ready
one
to
away.
have
A
his
double
back
play
as
will
this
end
is a
the
double
ball
play
game.
ball to second
We'll
on to
see
short.
if they can
They get
extend
one,
it
and that's
instead.
Manella sets. Whoa.
Oh, hits him. So Manella really struggling now with his control as the fastball rides way too much inside. No harm, no foul. As you mentioned, these boys don't really hate each other like they used to. Know a lot of each other from travel ball, so just no love loss. Bases loaded. Ducks on the pond, 3 of them. I don't know, how many other euphemisms you want? Bases are juiced. What do you got, baseball language?
You got ducks on the pond, bases juiced. You know, one I learned this year is that the heat is in fact on. You know,
the heat is on.
The heat is on.
I like that. Wowza. All right. Well, anytime LL Cool J comes on, I get fired up. How many people did we hire and fire tonight? We definitely fired that girl that came in, the little stat girl.
Oh yeah, she
got fired.
She she didn't come with the last name, but
yeah. Hey, little girl, just give me the last name. Anything you got. Anything you got.
She did give us the insight that it starts with an M, and we found him.
She said M, and she ran out sprinting. I was like, you know what? I don't think I should chase her. She's just fired. But we appreciate her. Is that your sister or something?
No, that's a close family friend and the third base coach's daughter, Bobby Glenister.
So you can relay the message that she was fired, though.
I could get,
Right,
I could, you know, get some humor behind that. Wow.
Back at the runner at second. My man threw from his knees. Looked like a pitching machine launched it.
He just threw an absolute missile down there.
Just
Close
happened.
call.
Now, that girl that came in, she can have her job back. I want you to know that because there's absolutely no, replacement or fulfillment center. So
I'll let her know. I think she'll be thrilled.
Great. We'll get her a T-shirt. That was an unbelievable rope from the catcher's knees, by the way. He almost had him.
No doubt.
I mean, snap throws to second aren't a thing, and he just made it a thing is all I'm saying.
That ball went right through the umpire and the pitcher's head on a strike to the bag.
Like if he gets him, I'm talking about it for 3 years.
Absolutely. Something you need in a highlight reel for him.
That's
Something tells me that it wasn't his first time, though.
No. He's been kidding me. He's been hosing people from his knees for a long time. 3-2, 1 out. Missing. I don't think Manila can believe that he didn't get that call. Now the bases are juiced yet again.
Chris Vigilone.
So you got 1 run comes in to score. It's 9-4 right now with 1 out and the bases loaded. 1 swing of the bat makes it a 1-run ball game.
That's right, Dan. The heat is on and the temperature is still rising.
And I am starting to sweat. It was only a matter of time. I was gonna call Guinness and say, hey, Guinness, I did a broadcast tonight. I didn't sweat. Instead,
we got it in the booth.
I'm sweating. I hate myself.
Now this is a cool little matchup. This is teammate on teammate, the third baseman and the shortstop from the St. Peter's Boys Archdiocesan Championship team this year.
Oof.
As Vigilona swings first pitch. I got to say, I don't think a week ago you told them you were facing each other in the bottom of the 9th with the bases loaded. They would say that that's happening.
Seems kind of far-fetched, you know what I mean? Especially like when you know the guy, you know what he likes to throw. I think everybody in the stadium knows that this pitcher's out here just throwing straight number 1 every single time. And for him, it's a matter of can he locate that fastball? Can he hit his spots? Because he's just missing.
No doubt he's just missing. The biggest thing about, a new batter is you want to get ahead, and let's see if he does it here.
A fastball pitcher is all about working the corner. As you mentioned, the Sherman-Williams drop, you want to paint those corners as much as possible. The worst thing you can do if you're Manila is throw a fastball right down Broadway, no matter how fast it is. That one comes right down the pipe. 2-2 is our count.
Now he's in a plus count here. He's got a pitch to work. Let's see if he goes anything but the fastball. Now, I know it's his best pitch, but you throw him something else here, I'll be convinced he's not going to get good wood on it. And he throws the fastball and ripped into
little
right field.
Oppo, 1 run comes in to score. Here's 2, rounding third, the play at the plate, and he's out. No slide from the runner, and I'll tell you, we have seen unbelievable assisted throws from outfield all night on both ends.
And he throws the fastball and ripped into
little
right. I can't remember if it was the blue or
1
red team,
run
but
comes in to
I want to say
score.
that throw from
Here's
left field
2,
came from the blue
rounding
team, so they
third,
just
the
got a
play
little
at the
redemption on
plate.
an outfield assist to the plate.
Honestly, dude, I have, you always expect to see the bats come alive, but it's been the arms. It's been the arms that have really shown me a good time.
Really impressive stuff.
9-5 is our score. We've got runners on first and second, 1 out.
This red team is just knocking on the door here.
Not going away, Matty, as the tying runner is on deck. What has the world come to? How did we even get here? Seemingly a 7-0 game. And now on the verge of possibly the greatest comeback. Swung on and miss. 2-1 is the count. 2 outs.
Greatest comeback is right. 7 runs in the last inning would be something you don't see every day. But we have 2 outs here, and Manila could end it.
Here's the 2-1 from Manila. Snap throw down to first, gets away, goes into right field, and the runners will advance. Second and third is what we have with first base open. You have to wonder if Manila will think about walking this runner. But if you do that, the tying run will stroll to the plate. So we have some drama here despite the cushion. And you mentioned earlier, don't go hitting that panic button. Well, brother, if he lets this batter get away, we're getting real close to it.
Well, can't sell the catcher is lucky that ball didn't get a little further down that line.
Down to first, gets away, goes into right field, and the runners will advance.
This is an opportunity to
second and third is what we have. And they do, in fact, walk that batter. So bases are loaded with 2 outs. And the batter steps up to the plate as the tying runner. Here is a dribbler to third. Hot shot is fielded, and that is going to do it. Team Blue comes up with the dub after some drama here in the 9th.
Well, excitement all around. You saw Manila before that pitch give a smile at the batter, maybe knowing Alex Lanza from previous baseball teams, but that got him to throw a strike and get the final out.
As the
What a game.
Runner. Here is a dribbler to third.
What a great
hot shot is fielded, and that is
baseball.
in a battle of blue versus red, friend and foe facing off against one another from Central Staten Island, the Forgotten Borough. It's Team Blue coming out on top over Team Red. I'm Danny Schnod from Nobody Cares Sports, working with Gotham Trinity Productions tonight. Matt Bedford, you made your broadcasting debut. You came out to be PA guy, and you got hijacked into the studio. How's it feel?
Oh, it feels great. I know I came down here to watch my brother, and a bunch of his teammates in this baseball game, but I was lucky enough to get this opportunity to at first PA, and now, working with the great Dan.
Oh, you're hired, bro. Danny Schnott says you got a place here at Nobody Cares from now until forever. St. Peter's through and through. We appreciate you, Matty. Your boy came on the air. What was his name?
Joseph Grigas IV.
The 4th. I can't wait to meet the other 3 guys, even though I probably can't meet the first one. But no, Matty, you guys did a great job tonight. We want to give a big shout out to everybody tuned in, and support local sports. Make sure you like and subscribe. And next Wednesday we're going to be out here again. It's Staten Island versus Brooklyn. MUBL is expanding, and we can't wait to be here for it. Hopefully we'll have you back, man. I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you're going away, college. Who knows with kids these days?
Well, we'll see Wednesday, but, I'll shoot you a text,
No, tell me Nobody Cares. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, nobody does care, but at the end of the day, we can see right now with Coach Bobby Glenister, the people care.
Absolutely.
This is an absolutely amazing event. up and down from the entire staff, the entire island coming together to just play the game we love. And, you know, you can't ask for nothing more on this summer night.
No way. It's a great night for baseball, and we're turning over to the field. We want to thank everybody who tuned in tonight and hope that you will continue to tune in to all local sports wherever it is, here and around the globe. Until next time, no religion, no politics, nobody cares. Make sure you like and subscribe to Gotham Trinity Productions, doing big things out here in the community, working with MUBL for their 3rd consecutive year, and many, many more. Good night, everybody. From Staten Island, I'm Danny Shenad. And Matt Bedford, nobody cares.
Not at all. Signing off here.